Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to show you what I do when I'm getting ready in the morning since having a baby, because I don't know about you, but I do not have the same amount of time to sit and do my makeup and my hair. So what I do is I look at my face in the morning and I think what definitely needs fixing. For me, it's my eyebrows and under my eyes, the bags. So my two top products are my brow pencil, just to fill in those patchy holes, and some concealer to get under the eye. I'm doing this using my iPhone, so I might look away from the camera at times. So first things first, you want to make sure you have cleansed. You do this twice a day, in the morning and the evening, and it is really important to keep your skin clear. Once you've done this, move on to moisturising. I love this L'Oreal Age Protect Under Eye Moisturiser. Quite light and it has light reflecting particles in it, so you're just meant to pat that into your skin around the eye area. I'm going to attempt to do this in under 5 minutes, everything. Then I always recommend wearing SPF every single day. My skin is quite prone to freckles and it's already quite sun damaged. And so now I'm in my 30s, I make sure I always wear SPF in my moisturiser. I love this Nivea Sun UV Face Q10 Anti-Age with anti-age pigments. And it's SPF 50 with UVA and UVB protection, so you have to make sure it's got both in it. And I'll just, a tiny amount goes a very long way. Just rub that in, and don't forget under the chin. Okay, and so now I will move on to kind of my very quick makeup routine. I start by filling in my eyebrows. Everyone has a different method for this, but I love this really cheap pencil. It's from ELF, which you can get in Superdrug, and I've used so many brow products in my time, spending up to £30 on the most basic makeup, and this is just as good, if not better, and it's literally a few pounds. I think it's like £3.99, something like that, and yeah, readily available in Superdrug. It's quite hard to do into an iPhone, I'm not gonna lie. So don't press heavily with your brow pencil ever, just really light pressure, fill in those gaps and create that shape that you want. Next we have a Boots product, number 7, Lift and Illuminate. This foundation is brilliant, and again I've tried some really high-end foundations and I always come back to this one. Boots often have a 3 for 2 offer. I know a lot of people use brushes to apply foundation, but I personally find it a lot quicker and just as effective to use your hand. I get everywhere, into all the nooks and crannies. Again, make sure you go slightly down your neck because you don't want that awful line. And because this is just everyday makeup, I'm literally putting a very thin layer of this on. I don't like a very made up look. Okay, done. So now let's address those bags under the eyes, which only seem to get worse with age. This is where I do go for a high-end product. The Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Long Wear Concealer. This is brilliant, especially for slightly less elastic skin. It's really light, so it doesn't cake on at all, but you want to be really frugal with how much you put on. So since contouring has become a big thing, a lot of people really plaster on the concealer and bring it right down here, right over here, which is great when you've got 20-something year old skin, but unfortunately my face doesn't allow for it, and it ends up getting into the creases and making me look older. This is kind of a peachy colour, so this is colour 2C, and it's great actually for if you go slightly red anywhere as well. So I have slight red patches around my nose here. I'm just gonna put it there as well. A little bit on my chin. You don't want to rub concealer, you just want to pat it in gently so it blends nicely. Have a nice little friend up here. A little spot that's appeared overnight. Okay. So now I have done that. The skin base is there. You just want to give yourself a bit of colour by taking your blusher. I use this stick. It's a number 7 stick, and it actually doubles up as a lip colour as well, but you don't need much. As you can see, I really do use minimal equipment. I find when I use brushes, which I do use, if I'm going out, I'll take more time. But for my everyday makeup, I tend to avoid using brushes because I just feel like I'm always washing them, and they get like clogged up with products so quickly. So what have we got? So cheeks are done. Now to give myself a tiny bit of glow, I will take my number 7 perfectly bronzed Mosaic bronzer. I love this stuff. I really do find number 7 is as good as the high-end products in some of its key things. Got a bit of colour there. And then just to give yourself a bit of a more elegant feminine look, you just want to get those lashes a little bit flicked up. My favourite ever mascara, and it never fails me, is the Max Factor Masterpiece Max Mascara. I love the skinny brush that it comes on because you can be really accurate. So we just put one layer onto our eyelashes, top and bottom. Now, if you've had a particularly restless night, as a mum I have them quite frequently, a great little trick is to take a nude eyeliner and just put it on the inside of your eyelids. What this does is it kind of gets rid of any redness, and it just makes your eyes pop. Just gives you a fresher look, basically. So that is it. I now feel more confident if I'm out and about and I bump into someone. I like to wear makeup just for how it makes me feel, and this literally takes me just 5 minutes. So I tend to wear makeup most days. Every now and then, one day a week, I give my skin a rest so that it can breathe. Every now and then though, I do give my skin a rest so that it can breathe. One last thing. You might want to take your cheek colour, if it's a cream stick like the number 7, and put some on your finger, and also just swipe it across your lips. Again, lips can make a big difference to your overall look. If you're in a real rush, lips and lashes are the way to go. I'll give you a closer look. Don't look at my wrinkles. It's passable. So that's it. And we won't talk about my hair because that is a perpetual mess. But makeup, done. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more mum life videos. Thanks guys, see you next time, bye.